guys. Um, Dad, we have the wood, we have the fire. Where's the lamb for the sacrifice? Dad? Dad, you like me, right, Dad? I didn't really mean to eat that candy the other day, Dad. Dad, Dad, I'm your only son, Dad. Sure, I'll be good. I promise. I'll cut the wood the next time better. I promise. Oh, God, please. Oh, wow, where's the lamb? Oh, the lamb. I'm the lamb. I just know I'm the lamb. I'm going to be the lamb. I'm going to go to slaughter. Oh, my God. Oh, anxiety sets in. Yes? Sound familiar to some of you? Does life experiences, do you think bad things are going to happen to you sometimes? Huh? You go to the doctor, they tested you for something, and you're just sure. Oh no, I don't want that test result. I just know what it's going to be. I'm going to be the lamb. My life is over. Do you see the importance of faith? Do you see the importance of faith yet? Am I getting my point across yet? Here's what Abraham says. God will provide a lamb, my son. Verse 8, 22:8, Genesis 22:8. Write this down, write it somewhere. First go to 21:1. The Lord keeps his promises. Second truth, God will provide a lamb, my children. God will provide a way out of your situation. God will provide a solution to your problem. God will provide a means by which you can escape even death. Because even if you die, there will be a resurrection in the life. How cool is that? And whatever bad thing that you think is going on, it could be health, it could be wealth, I don't care what it is going on, God will provide. God will provide. Say to your checkbook, even though you're looking at it, I got 72 cents left. God will provide the money I need. When we have to write the church's mortgage, what do you think most of us in the leadership say? God will provide a means by which this church will stand. We've been here for 6 years now, beginning in June of 2005. Actually, we've been a church since 1993, and I've been the leader. And isn't it just amazing that as the leader, this place is still in existence? Wow, is God amazing or what? You laugh. But here's the point. God will provide, my children. Please believe that. God will always provide every one of your needs. He's a loving God. And that's what Abraham says to his son, even though his son should have been scared witless. And maybe inside Abraham is thinking, I hope he provides. I think he'll provide. I want him to provide. Oh, please help my faith. I'm starting to doubt. So here's what goes on. When they arrived at the place where God had told Abraham to go, he built an altar, placed the wood on it, tied up Isaac, and laid him on the altar over the wood. He went that far with it. That's how far his faith went. That he even got to the nth degree. You ever get to the point where you think you can't take one more thing, one more second? Am I right? Have you had too much and you can even begin to handle? And you say, I can't take any more. And God goes, okay, you don't have to. But he wants to see how far your faith will go. Faith is so precious, church. Because life is going to keep happening to all of us. We're going to be disappointed. We're going to find things that are going to hurt us and harm us, and their tragedies are going to occur. But God is still good, and he will see you through, and he'll come in at right the last second. God is a last second. All of a sudden, just like the ketchup, boop, you get too much on your plate, don't you? All right? All of a sudden, right? You're waiting slow. Bah! Oh, I got too much ketchup now. You got to scrape it off. It's so much. God is the God of right on time. He won't go a second too long, and he won't go a second too early, but he's right on time every time. And here's what happens. Abraham took the knife and lifted it up to kill his son as a sacrifice to the Lord. That's how far his faith in God went. He was thinking, oh, better be soon. There's only about 5 feet down before I have to plunge this into my son. He better act right now. And look what happens in the very next verse. At that moment, at that very moment, the last second, where Abraham was about to sacrifice his son, at that very moment, the angel of the Lord shouts to heaven, Abraham! And he goes, whoo, a nice shout. Sometimes God is going to shout your name just when you're on the verge of giving up, just when you think you're going to quit, just when you're going to run away, just when you're going to throw your life away, just when you're going to give up on God. God is going to go, Abraham, don't do it. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. God will see you through. There's no need to give up, ever. Ever. Never trust your feelings of doubt and despair. That is a tool of the enemy, Satan himself. He's the enemy of God. He's your enemy. But listen, expect the best. Expect God to act in your behalf, because God will always do so. Every time. Just when you can't hold on one more second, an angel of the Lord will come. Somebody in this church will come. Somebody will call you on your phone. Somebody's praying for you right here, right now. Someone's praying for every other person in our church that isn't in this room. We're praying for those people that they will come back into the presence of God and that they'll hang on one more second, because God will act on their behalf. He will never let them go through that. And if people give up and they despair, and we know that suicide is a major problem for the gay youth in our community, God is trying to save their lives. Why do you think there's a song called I Am being written right today and being produced? Why do you think we as a church are trying to reach our youth, few as it may be, but we're going to do our level best to reach them all if we can? Because if we can save one life, that's one more life we can save. And we're going to get the word out. We're going to continue to do all we can do within our power to bring hope to others. And for those that we lose to suicide, I can promise you this: the Lord Jesus Christ comes for them himself. He scoops them up in his hands because he sacrificed his life for them. And he says, okay, I'll take you out of this pain and bring you into paradise. So they win either way. I'd rather see them live a long, prosperous, wonderful life because they can. But it's not so much about them, because maybe they're not here this morning. But please get the message out to them. Whoever you know that's in depression or despair, get the message out for them to have only positive expectations. You can make a difference, church.